Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again with another episode of My Player here on Xbox One, and to be honest, the first thing I'm going to do is change my boots. You guys have been howling at me in the comments, change your boots, Chez. So there aren't that many that I can choose from. The ones that I'm leaning towards are these Adidas F50 black, white, red and iron boots here, but as you can see, a lot of them are still locked. And as you can see in the bottom right, the EA Sports servers are currently offline. Those Mizuno ones actually are quite nice, but I kind of still leaning towards the F50s. But a lot of them are locked, and I can't get to the EA Sports Football Club to unlock some more because the servers are broken right now. Thankfully, I don't do any Ultimate Team on my channel right now, so it's not going to affect any recording of videos. But we're going to change boots because every single video, everyone's like, change your boots, Chez, change your boots. So we're going to go with these black, white, red and iron F50s, I think, for this next episode or two. And then when the servers are back up, then I'll try and buy some of the boot packs and be able to perhaps get a more colourful selection. But we're going to start today with a game against Dagenham and Redbridge. We're back from injury. Of course, we were injured for 3 weeks, so we missed out on quite a few games. The Oval in the Cup, which was a 4-0 win. Missed out on the first Champions League game as well, which is disappointing, but we've got one coming up, which will be in Saturday's episode. But today we've got Dagenham and we've got Reading at home, so hopefully we can get selected for both, and hopefully, considering they're not the strongest of oppositions, we can pick up more than just the one goal we already have in a Chelsea shirt. So let's jump into the Dagenham game, and we'll see how we get on. Moses has played me in early on. We've got the pace to get around. Wow, this is just too easy against League 2 opposition. And 1 minute in, we have our first goal. Unfortunately for Dagenham and Redbridge, they're not the best of opposition, it seems to be. But the first thing that happens in the game is we take a 1-0 lead through ourselves. Nice ball from Victor Moses, and then we just had too much pace for the back line to cope with us. And I hope that doesn't set the tone for the entire game, so that would be pretty boring if we run out like 9-0 winners. But still, after 1 minute 20 seconds, it's Dagenham and Redbridge 0. Chelsea 1 is in Atsu. He's got a lot of time and space. He's able to find me. Can we find the ball across to Torgan Hazard? We can. Can Hazard finish? He can. 8 minutes in. It's 2-0 to Chelsea. Oh, where am I going? I was looking at Torgan Hazard. I ended up running straight to the advertising hoardings. But it's 2-1 Chelsea. 2-0 Chelsea rather, not 2-1 after just 9 minutes. This could be an absolute rout. Perhaps we might have to start thinking about changing the difficulty up to Legendary if it's going to become this easy. Although, of course, it is League 2 opposition, so perhaps it would be a little bit too early to start making changes like that. But we'll have to wait and see how we get on in the game against Reading as well. But it is something I'm contemplating for future episodes. Matic plays through Moses on the far side. He's going to try and find Christian Atsu. He's in behind. Can he get a shot away? He can, but it's deflected. Falls back to Torgan Hazard. And after 12 minutes, it's 3-0. This is, to be completely honest, boring. I'm not really too sure what I can do now that we're into the game, but this is just getting silly, isn't it? 3-0 up after 12 minutes. Hopefully it slows down. I don't really want to have to be commentating a goal every 2 or 3 in-game minutes, otherwise the episode is going to be 5 bajillion minutes long. Nice run by Murphy here for Dagenham. Finds a go-go. He's going to get a shot away. That's going to go wide. I thought that was going to go in for a minute. Though Mark Schwarzer took forever to go down for it. I thought it was just going to trickle inside the post. It doesn't. And we're almost at half-time now, so it looks like we're going to stay at 3-0 towards the break. Here's Torgan Hazard looking for Ashley Cole on the far side. I'm going to call for the ball. He's going to cross it. It's coming our way. Can we win the header? We can, and we've picked up our second goal of the game, rather. That's the 40th goal of our career, according to the little pop-up there. So that's quite nice to pick up a talisman like that in this game. But it's a brace for us. It's a brace for Torgan Hazard, and actually Eden Hazard has come onto the pitch now as well for Christian Atsu. So clearly Jose Mourinho isn't happy, and now they've brought on Oscar for Torgan Hazard. So even at 4-0, the manager still isn't happy, and he wants more goals. We're making more attacking changes. Maybe we'll get a hat-trick. Torgan Hazard clearly can't now because he's gone off for Oscar, but maybe we can get that personal little bit extra out of this game. Eden Hazard into John McKeown. Should have enough strength to hold off the attentions of the man. Does. Oscar plays me. Moses going outside me, so we will use him, even though we had the option to turn back inside there. He's found us. Can we get a hat-trick? I hit the bar. What a complete idiot says. Chance for a hat-trick there. Tried to just finesse it into the far top corner, and I've put too much elevation on it. It's gone up, hit the bar, and we haven't quite managed to seal that hat-trick just yet. Here we go again through Moses into Oscar. I'm going to try and make a decent run so he can use me. Decided to play in Mikel instead. Where's John going? He's found me. We'll give it a whack. There's the hat-trick right into the bottom corner. That makes it 5-0. And for some reason I can't do my my normal celebration. Not really too sure why, but still, we'll take a hat-trick. 5-0 now in this game in the Capital One Cup. Unfortunately for Dagenham, they just are no match for us right now. Even a reserve Chelsea side, they just cannot cope. Decent finish as well, away from the goalkeeper into the bottom corner. No chance. 5-0. There goes the final whistle then. We are going to take a 5-0 win and a hat-trick from this one away at Dagenham and Redbridge in the Capital One Cup. The easiest game of the season so far, it has to be said. Potentially even the easiest game of the series so far, considering how far advanced we are as a player now and how awful Dagenham and Redbridge were in that game. But we pick up a hat-trick. Torgan Hazard gets a brace and we're going to progress through to the next round of the Cup. Let's head into that Reading game. So we've got a new set of objectives for the next 4 games. Reading at home, both Manchester sides away, and then Everton at home. So big, tough run of fixtures coming. They want a minimum rating of 6. Want me to score 1 goal, 1 assist, and maintain a goal-to-shot conversion percentage rate of 14%. Now, the form we're in, that's definitely achievable, but the opposition we're coming up against and the closeness of the fixtures, both Manchester sides only 4 days apart, could be quite difficult. And I believe there's some international games between the City and the Everton games, so we may even get called up for the England team in between as well and have more games to play. But we've got the game against Reading today, as you can see in the bottom left. It is a much stronger side playing in this one. That's Eden Hazard rather than Torgan Hazard starting against Reading. Oscar's in there as well with Willian out wide, so it should be a good game. Hopefully we can pick up some more goals, and then we'll have to see how we get on. They're getting the ball away there to John. Can Oscar find me? He can. Lovely ball across. I'm going to hit this first time after the touch. Good save by Alex McCarthy. Maybe we can get something from the corner though. The chance isn't dead yet. Eden Hazard is going to take it. Is it going to come towards us? It is. Can we win the header? We can. Can we score? Oh, we can't. Just past that near post. Decent cross in from Eden Hazard actually. Not a bad header from us. We've got quite good technique. Nice rotation of the neck there. But are not quite on target. Oscar to Ivanovic. I'm offering my services out wide. Oscar finally finds me. Try and find Mikel. We possibly can. Who's going to try and find me again? If we get the shot away. Oh, just in off the post. Just in off the post. We had to get that shot away quite quickly there because the defender was closing me down. I only just managed to toe poke it, I think, with a rather poor technique towards that far bottom corner. But we do take an early 1-0 lead in the 24th minute. Let's have a quick look at the replay. Yeah, defender closed me down. We only just got that shot away. Hopefully the next replay a little bit better. It is. Just toe poking it away. Goalkeeper can't quite get there. Decent finish. Really pleased with that. We'll take a 1-0 lead. Oh, that's a good angle for it. You see, it just bends away from the goalkeeper in towards that bottom corner. Very, very nice goal indeed. We'll take a 1-0 lead here. It's Reading 0, Chelsea 1. Guthrie looking for Lafondra, who's found some space here. He's going to play in Pogrebniak. They could be in here to make it 1-1. Wow, Pavel Pogrebniak really should have done better with that one. He's a big, strong player, the Russian lad, and he really, really had a great opportunity there. On his left foot as well, he is left-footed. It's just a poor finesse, no accuracy in it whatsoever. Flies past that near post. It's probably the best chance Reading have had so far. They really should have taken that. He's going to try and get the ball into the box. It's going to drop to Oscar. Can he get a turn in? I've got an option for me out wide if he needs me, but he's not going to use me just yet. Mikel into Oscar. Into Willian. Nice link up between the Brazilians here, bringing in a Belgian. It's Hazard back to Willian. Oh, that is terrible. He could have had the chance to take that shot on his right foot there, and he just paused and waited. Could have taken a 2-0 lead into half-time there if it had just been a little bit quicker with the trigger. Into the second half we go then. Only a 1-0 lead this time as opposed to the 3-0 lead we took into the second half against Dagenham in the previous game. We could have had a couple of goals ourselves with some decent chances, and also Reading could have had a couple of goals. Pavel Pogrebniak with the most obvious chances that I showed you a little bit earlier on with that finesse finish. But they're showing some sort of threat, Reading, when they come to build attacks. But we could finish the game off here if Oscar can get a header on that, which he can't. Mikel's going to head the ball backwards to Adam Lafondra. They've got the chance to break on us here. If I can put some defensive work in, I'm going to keep chasing this. I'm going to go for a slide tackle. Don't need to slide, but we have got the ball out to safety. But let's carry on. Hopefully we can get a second goal. I think next goal is going to be important. If we can get it, it's game over. If they get it, it's game definitely on. Grebniak gives the ball away to Mikel. We've got a chance to break here. I can hold my run to stay on side, which I have been able to do. I'm going to try and play him Willian on the far side. That's a poor ball from me. I really should have done better with that. He had so much space I could have played that into. Oh, it's one thing missing from our game at the minute is that extra bit of passing accuracy. We do quite well with the short passing, but when it comes to playing those adventurous long spraying passes, we don't quite have the ability to do them perfectly Frank Lampard-esque just yet. But hopefully that will come to us in the next few weeks. We are progressing quite nicely actually as a pro. I will have a look at the squad report after this game so we can see what our stats look like at this stage of the season, but we're doing okay so far. But there are just a few places like the passing that we still need to improve in. We're making a change then. On comes Christian Atsu for Eden Hazard. Clearly the manager wants to kill the game off if he possibly can in these last few minutes, or he just wants those fresh, fast legs on the pitch to try and counterbalance Reading's counter-attacking. But they're into the box here. Lafondra into Ben Sardo, turns David Luiz with absolute ease, finds... he's not given a pen, has he? He's offside. I absolutely panicked there. Thought Christian Atsu would come onto the pitch and immediately given away a penalty. Just offside. Reading, unfortunately, they had a great chance there. Well, the ball comes our way from Courtois. Can we win the flicker? We can't, but it's going to drop to Ramirez. Drops to Matic. Rambo. Oscar, Rambo. Brazilians again linking up well. Keeping up with that link, he's Oscar. Into Ramirez. Finds me, the Englishman. I'm going to try and cut it back across with my left foot. Can't quite get the angle on it. Tame shot. I really should have tried to hold on to possession there rather than giving it away, because that gives them the chance to counter-attack into stoppage time. Although Oscar's won the ball back there, I'm going to call for it. Can I try and play in Ramirez? We've found him. He's brought it down well. He has the shot as well. Another good save from Alex McCarthy. Not sure what the defender was doing there. I probably could have got in there if I was a little bit more alert, but still. Looks like the final whistle is going to go any minute now. They've got a man down injured as Matic puts in fantastic tackle. But there goes the final whistle. We are going to take the slim 1-0 lead. Our goal is the difference, scored in the first half in the 23rd minute. So we take 3 points from this one. We'll skip back and check the league table and the squad report to see how we're getting on. Only a 6.9 despite picking up the goal. But still, decent performance from us and the team. Reading dominated possession, but we had more chances and deserved the win, I think. Lots of 0-0 draws in the league today, apart from that 2-1 win for Liverpool away at Stoke, which is quite weird. But let's have a look at the table. We are top of the group, technically, although there was draws all round in the Champions League. But I don't really want to look at the Champions League. Let's have a look at the... eventually, when we get there, Barclays Premier League. We're top of the table, undefeated, as are 3 other sides, Arsenal, Liverpool and Manchester City. But we're level on points with Arsenal and Liverpool, with Man City just 1 behind with a game in hand. So should they win that, they'll have won all 6 and be ahead of us on 18 points. So it's very, very tight at the top of the table right now. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think I should up it to professional, not to up it to professional Jeeps, up it to legendary from world class. But let's have a look at the squad report, see how we're doing, shall we? Where are we? Oscar, valued at 6.5 million, now 79 rated overall, and finishing of 80. That's gone up a little bit, I think, since we last checked. But heading accuracy is up 2, sprint speed's up 1 at 87 now, so we are particularly fast. Our curve's gone up as well, and you may have noticed that with the goal that we scored off the post against Reading. Perhaps that was what helped that go into the back of the net. But that's going to bring this one to a close, guys. I will leave this on the screen just so you can peruse it at your own pleasure whilst we finish the video. But of course there was an AC Milan video uploaded earlier on today, so feel free to check the channel page for that. If you missed the previous episode of this series, then there's an annotation in the bottom left hand side of your screen to do it. There's also an annotation in the top right if you aren't subscribed to the channel already and would like to do so, so you don't miss out on any of this series or the career mode series, or of course the World Cup Stickerbook collection series that will be going back up tomorrow night as well. But that's all for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please do feel free to leave the video a like if you could be so kind. If we could hit over 100 again on this, that'd be absolutely wonderful. And I will see you tomorrow with some more AC Milan career mode.